Golden Age Mysteries, a starter pack. Welcome to the world of Golden Age Mysteries, the classic detective tales written between the First and Second World Wars, when over the sea a moral order was woven into everyday chaos with nothing but a keen mind and a well-timed clue. These are no cozy retreats of tea and disguises, they are often a splash of gin, a country house, and villains who hide their motives behind a smile. One early attempt to codify the genre came from Ronald Knox, an English priest and writer. In the late 1920s he drafted the 10 Commandments of Detection, noting that mysteries should have no ghosts, minimal use of twins, avoid cheap theory, and allow only one secret passage in a novel. These rules still echo in the reading room of any gold-encrusted puzzle. At their best, Golden Age Mysteries boast iconic sleuths, hairpin twists, and a prose that keeps you turning pages. The article points to a handful of authors who are great doors to the genre: Agatha Christie, Gail Marsh, and Josephine Tey. Christie, with 66 detective novels, holds the title of Queen of Crime, and her famous Belgian detective, Hercule Poirot, once walked into her first country house mystery, The Mysterious Case at Styles, in 1920. Let's dive into one of Christie's masterpieces, The Murder of Roger Ackroyd. The story starts with a wealthy widow presumed to have committed suicide, a suicide that her fiancé, Roger Ackroyd, claims was a cover for blackmail. Suddenly Ackroyd is murdered, noting a host of suspects: a spoil-sated stepson, a fanciful spinster, a resentful illegitimate son, a retired military officer, a secretive secretary, and a housekeeper who seems to know more than she says. The narrator, a country doctor named James Shepherd, allows Poirot to cut through the red hat, but this novel is a masterclass in misdirection and unreliable narratives. It culminates in what many consider the greatest twist of all time. In 1926 a critic remarked, "There are doubtless many detective stories more exciting and blood-curdling than The Murder of Roger Ackroyd, but this reviewer has recently read very few which provide greater analytical stimulation." That comment captures why these novels endures. They aren't just a bedtime story, they are a puzzle for your own mind. Now, Camisa, whether you want to make your own detective set or just want to binge a series as good as The Simpsons, here's how to start. Pick a Christie book, start with the first female victim, don't miss the weight, the characterization, the detail. Next, go to Gail Marsh, then to Josephine Tey for a fresh Brit angle, or stop with the last novels told in the 1930s and 1940s rival. The trope of the Golden Age remains popular mainly because each novel forces the reader into an arena of deductive logic, a world in which the villain is ultimately exposed. So pour your tea, or gin, make your own detective, and remember that the real mystery is not who does it, but that logic will always catch up. That's all for this episode. Enjoy the plot, and I'll see you next time for more mysteries and more reading recommendations.